If you've been watching basketball for a little while, there's basically two types of fans. There's the ones that want to label a 19-year-old a bust 10 games into his career. And there's the ones who just won't engage in that type of conversation. But today we're going to engage in that type of conversation and just highlight how silly it could be to use those words for a player that is under 10 games played in the NBA. And today we're going to talk about Scoop Henderson and his slow start season that has now turned around, where in the last month, Henderson is putting up over 15 points a game, over 5 assists a game, and it looks like everything is just slowing down for the first-year guard who played 2 seasons with the G League Ignite. Over the last 3 weeks or so, Henderson has been proving his critics wrong. He's putting up nearly 16 points a game on 51% true shooting, over 5 assists a game, 3 boards a game, but most importantly, he's shooting just over 3 threes a game. He's hitting them at a 43% clip. While this is somebody that was labeled as can't shoot, won't be able to spread the floor because he can't hit a jump shot, all of those types of things, it's encouraging to see Henderson start to make three-pointers because that should really open up his game and allow the game to slow down for him, allow him to pass more out of the mid-range, allow him to shoot more out of the mid-range, get into that pick and roll more. So Henderson still has a long way to go, but it's looking like he's improving and he's not that bust that a lot of haters were saying he is. Let's take a look here at some of these plays that show how Scoop is just more comfortable now, especially than at the beginning of the season, which in fairness, he started off shooting literally 5% from a three. Over his first 5 games, he could not buy a 3-point shot. So look at the improvement now, as we could see here. Look how comfortable he is. He gets for the step back and shoots this mid-range, which is going to be key if the three-pointer is not a massive threat. At least having this mid-range being a legitimate go-to will be huge for Henderson. And then look at in here, just without thinking really, pulls up from 3 and hits it. This is the type of stuff that could get really scary. And now watch Scoop here when he gets downhill. He has a variety of ways to finish, uses the screen here and finds an angle. And then he's able to cause pressure on the defense. Scoop can get into the lane, and he's a big body. As we saw in the summer, he got jacked. And this is what we want to see from Scoop, which is a slower tempo in the lane, making reads as the defense collapses. Whether it's a pass, floater, whatever it is, if Scoop Henderson can be a threat in the mid-range, it's going to open everything up for him and also his teammates. And this is ridiculous. He takes his man off the dribble. This layup that he's able to make through the trees is just insane. And here, he's in the open floor. This is too much open floor for Scoot Henderson. He's able to get to the rim here. And once again, this is where the three-pointer comes into play. Chris Paul goes under because he realizes Scoot Henderson has nothing hitting threes, but he learns here that that might not be the case. So it looks like Scoop Henderson, there might be some signs of him improving and the game slowing down, although it looks like it was some sort of transition, but it's definitely wild to call him a bust or anything like that. He's actually looking like he could be an all-star guard if things keep trending in the direction they have been in the last month or so. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about Scoop Henderson and how good he could really be.